They're shiny too. You got shiny. Why are they? Are they? Is this you oiled up?
Booba's and booty cheek pick getting played up on. Like,
What the? Is that you?
Bongo in the back.
I don't know if you're not oiled up. You need me to. You need me to rub some lotion on you real quick to protect from the sun. I can. Wait, hold on. Hold that right there. Hold that right there.
Bongo in the front, bongo in the back.
What? You're gonna take a picture?
I mean, Zero, you're just a drunk kid.
Yeah, I'm collecting Steffi's pics.
There's a line I didn't fix you. Oh
No, it's because your calves are so pronounced, and or you have surgery scars.
Yeah. Probably. Oh my god.
Oh man, I thought I had seen everything I could see on Neo's avatar, and then I went to the back.
Oh no.
Wait, how's Avatar has like S tier feet? I've been looking at feet on avatars a lot recently. Those are good ones.
2 pair of bongos on your chest and 2 pair of bongos on your back.
Alright, come here, Maggie. Come here.
I'm kind of jealous cause I'm
Give me a kiss. Here, I'll kiss you on your forehead. I'll give you a forehead kiss. I'll give you like a maternal kiss, like the kind of kiss your grandma would give you. Here, I'll pinch your cheek. Pinch your cheek. Oh, wow, Maggie, you're getting so big. You're so grown up now. Oh my. Are you hungry? Was your drive long? Do you want some cookies? Oh, come here, Maggie. I'll do one of those. It's good to see you, Maggie. It's good to see you. Restarted my
You started your piece.
You can come here.
Alright, Lucy, what's the...
Do.
Can you guys just steal the song?
Yep.
You can just steal the beat.
Wait, Lucy, we got an audio.
We all went silent.
We're on the beach today. We're on the beach. That's right. You're all watching me with your faces, and I would love to kiss each and every one of you. 'Cause you're on the beach with me. We're on the beach. I'm still a ferret. Why, God, why? Why am I a ferret? Yeah, beach. Episode fan service and the ferret. Yeah. The ferret.
Oh my god.
In my dreams. Maggie Day Media. Maggie Day Media. Maggie Day Media. On the beach. Here we are. On the beach. Yeah. Yoko! Hit the bongos!
Wait, hold on. No, I can see the bongo.
Stop screaming it.
The beach, you and me, right here on the beach, the beach, the beach, my face on the beach, the beach, the beach. Hey guys, I just want to take a second to say, don't forget to like and subscribe. I work really hard on these songs, they're all paid. So don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications, and tune in every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Buy my merch. Her merch come out soon.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
That's my sister. Yeah.
Lost Beach Boys, Beach Boys. Alright, you know that we know that you show. Your beauty, it constantly grows. You'll be in my heart with you though. Your smile, that lovely glow. You know what we know that you show. Your beauty, it constantly grows. You'll be in my heart with you though. Your smile, that lovely glow. I'm just glad you ever thought of me. Cause you're the only thought I need. Baby, if I'm being honest, please don't ever be apart from me. I'm just glad you ever thought of me. Cause you're the only thought I need. Baby, if I'm being honest, please don't ever be apart from me. You know that we know that you show. Your beauty, it constantly grows. You'll be in my heart with you though. Your smile, that lovely glow. You know what we know that you show. Your beauty, it constantly grows. You'll be in my heart with you though. Your smile, that lovely glow. What do I know? Haven't I noticed? Without your love, I lose my focus. What do I know? Haven't I noticed? Without your love, I lose my focus. What do I know? Haven't I noticed? Without your love, I lose my focus. Lost Beach Boy.
Well, hello everyone. Hello. Hello, my my loyal lurkers, my first time hopper-inners. Hello. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull myself up. Hello everyone. Hello. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of quick shoutouts from people who are following. Bunnel Cake 89, thank you for following me 2 hours ago. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Hunter Base. Infinity VTuber. Infinity Honey, thank you for following. And I have something for you, Infinity. You're a good girl. Anybody need a new password? Oh my gosh. Got him. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and thank some of the other people I missed. Himiko Ora, thank you for following 6 hours ago when I was doing my silent stream. You were not expecting that, eh? Dame dane. Where's Steve? Thank you for the bits.
Florgy Steve cheered. X10. Onirik Oni-chan Hi Zero. How is Yakuza? Have some bits.
So far, so good. So far, so good. There are a couple of follows I forgot to thank for a couple days ago. Sonny001, thank you for the follow. Ventus Lion Hearts, thank you for the follow a day ago. Axel Seeds. Axel Exceeds. It says Axel XYZ. I'm wondering if it's that or X Exceeds. Either way, thank you for the follow. But yeah. And then Hunter Rowe, thank you for following me as well a couple days ago. Anyways, guys, we've got Eski waiting in the wing. We're going to start Yakuza 0 here in just a moment. I'm just going to... Eski, you're listening in. Are you ready? You good? Otherwise, we can just vibe to the Lost Beach Boy music. I'm gonna assume that's it. Yeah. New Yakuza emote. What does that say? Oh, Oni-chan. Oh, because Oni played all the Yakuza games and Nightman kept calling him Oni-chan! Oh, man. Oh, my God. Alright, I'm gonna cut the music, and then I'm gonna switch over to the games screen, and I'm going to take myself off mute. Hey, Eski.
Your call could not be completed as dialed. 66668937504 is not available. Please sacrifice a goat, cow, or Korean band boy member and leave a message at the doot.
Hey, Eski, it's me. That's kind of weird because your not available voicemail call message had like a giggle in it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Anyways, pick up when you get a chance, and also pick up some milk.
Also, your mic is not coming through on Discord.
It's not. Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, right. I muted myself on my headset. I'm sorry.
Whoopsie.
I ruined the joke. Sorry, Eski. I ruined your joke.
Well, it's okay. I heard you on your stream. But
I ruined your yoke. Well, okay, that works too.
You ruined your yoke.
All right. So, you guys ready for more Yakuzas? Yakuza, some people say.
Yakuter. I'm sure there's somebody who's called it that.
Whenever I hear somebody say, I'm going to play some Yakuza, I'm like, is that spelled Yakoooza?
Yakuza.
Yakuza?
Yakuza, where everything's the same except all the punch noises are replaced with kazoos.
As question, would you want to see me anymore? Oh, do you have a Majima cosplay for work?
Yo.
That'd be dope. Eski, you know if we go to a con together, you have to get a Majima cosplay.
Yes.
And I'll dress up as a very thick Kiryu.
and then we'll also be X and Zero.
Yes. Exactly. All right. I've been waiting to play more of this. Can you hear the game okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Let's play this on the 26th. Damn.
Yeah.
It was only a week ago.
No. Fucking October's over. I can't believe it.
October. That doesn't work.
Hey, you know how I said you call this free real estate, but we're gonna be playing as Majima the whole time?
Yeah, I had a feeling
I
we were
was
switching back to
joking,
Majima.
but
Because we did two Kiryu chapters back to back last time, so I was like, but that's okay. I'm ready. I've got my water. I've got my my mellow yellow's lime 0. I'm good. Hell yeah. We were talking about eating Wendy's earlier because both of us, I guess, had Wendy's for dinner, but like, Wendy's is the only place that has those drink machines that let you like pick like flavors and stuff. And it's the only drink machine in Canada, at least in my area, that I can get Mellow Yellow. They don't sell Mellow Yellow in cans or bottles anymore, and it pisses me off because I love Mellow Yellow.
Oh my god, the thumbnail for your stream announcement today?
Yeah, did you like that?
I'll make an offer in cash.
I'll make an offer in cash. Hi, Sugar. How you doing, cutie? Chapter 7. A Dark Escape.
The skeletons inside us are for life.
Florgy Steve cheered. X5. Surprise him by saying, "Oh Nirik Oni-chan smiley face." And the reaction after would be priceless.
Okay, so I don't know if I told you this, but my friend Oni Rokaku streamed all the Yakuza games starting last year into this year. I think he's on Like a Dragon now. And anytime he would appear in chat with us, Nightman would just go, "Oni-chan!" And I guess now that's an emote on his channel. Steve keeps posting it.
I'm still planning on drawing that art where I just scream Zero-chan at you. You're munching on leftover candy, but Sugar, you're sweet enough as it is.
Oh no! Wait, if Sugar eats too much sugar, can she get diabetes herself?
No, she just gets more powerful. She ascends to Super Saiyan.
She becomes a Super Sugar.
Yeah.
Does her hair like glow white and stick up?
Yes. And she feels a compelling need to scream unnecessarily.
I see Infinity's already in the chat bratting. On the cry after Nightman didn't appear much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're innocent? Okay, whatever you say.
Oh, he did.
You can't see him though. I'm a dick. I'm a dick.
He said I'd see him soon. Yeah, you will. Shink.
You said I could see him soon. No, you won't. I'm a dick. We know too much, Sugar. Oh, I'm so scared.
Honey, I know all the best ways to silence you, so you better figure something out quick.
Oh yeah, you know her triggers.
殺されたいんか？
Majima's just not that kind of guy.
どの道お前生かしとることがバレたらお前も俺も俺の雇い主に消される。
I can't save the game yet.
お前が狙われとるかが分かれば少しはやりようがあるかもしれん。コウモリの入れ墨言うのは何や？なんでその男さん
I'm not gonna say it, but I thought it in my head.
そいつがヤクザ雇って
But the
狙
graphics.
ったかもしれんのや。今さら隠してもしゃあないで。
コウモリの入れ墨の話ならリーさんが知ってる。
あ？
リーさんに聞いてください。そうすればわかりますから。
本当やろな。
I'm blind, so I didn't see shit.
もっと早いや。
Oh, so now I gotta go back to Lee, but Lee's probably fucking dead.
いくら急車外しとっても銃で撃たれたんや。出血多量で死んでしまうかもしれんやろ。
あなた、さっき大丈夫って。
マサも方便ちやつや。えが、死にたなかった。
Oh, the graphics glitched for a second.
絶対やぞ。
You're alright, Majima. In fact, you're more than alright. You're great.
Houston, we have no problems.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, I thought it was somebody else.
Floored with the ASMR mode redeem.
Oh, okay. Do you want radio voice or do you want whispers, Florg? And also, Eska, you're not obligated to do them with me, but you're welcome to, if you want to. All right, podcast voice? All right. All right, welcome
I'm
back
not
to
sorry
the,
for what's about to happen.
Welcome back to the Late Night Yakuza podcast.
Boy, I tell you, Zero, I'm ready for a good round of Yakuza.
Are you on a cell phone caller?
I am the phone.
オデッセイだけで試合は盛り上がるんで。なるほど。さすがは夜の帝王っちゅう。
Wait, what do you hate about it, Infinity?
There's nothing to be worried about.
I love that guy's blue suit, by the way.
I think you should smile, Infinity. You're never fully dressed without one.
最近増えてきとるらしいの。グランドやオデッセイみたいなキャバレットは少しちゃうらしいが。せや、キャバレーのように時間制のお会計で高級クラブ並みの接待を。
So you know how I mentioned Majima getting a business soon?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I guess this is it.
Soon.
Soon.
You're gonna purposely be sad now? Wow. What a brat.
Infinity, if you're gonna act up like that, I won't call you a good girl. Or cute. Ah, there we go. Somebody need a new password? Oh, Eski, you missed it. Earlier, Infinity was putting dashes in their bottom smashes, and I'm like, what is this, a Steam code? And the response I got was, oh my god, Zero. And
Zero's a cat, not a god. What?
And then she sent multiple short messages in a sequence. I'm like, oh, Infinity is a goddamn authenticator app.
Recaptcha.
It's precisely how I make passwords.
You just let people compliment you and then see what happens? Alright, I got you.
But in all seriousness, can confirm Infinity cute.
I love how you just walk out of an alley and immediately run into dudes who want to beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. They'll
be
get
that way
tired.
sometimes.
Oh, there is an item box. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where you can like drop off items and shit, but not money, huh?
And not money.
It's too bad it's not money. Okay, so let's see. Oh, really?
It's alright. If you want to fight Mr. Shakedown and lose, he'll take all of your money, and then when you find him again, he'll have another 15%.
You know what? I'll just fight these guys.
Yahoo! Oh, Zero saw you in a maid outfit. Ooh.
Yeah, she was looking really cute.
I can imagine.
God, I love that style.
Yahoo!
Oh my god, what's that dog doing? You look for something, boy? Yeah, he's busy. Christmas trees. What is this? Please let my daughter go. What the heck?
Oh shit.
Where's that coming from? Is it right here?
Them, yep.
Oh no, they're a cult. Alright, it's now over. Infinity, thank you for the sub. I guess you now sub in more ways than one.
Hey now, hey now.
But enjoy the emotes. Because I personally enjoy them myself. I'm still astonished how many people are still subbed to me just for my emotes. People will show up every once in a while. They'll be like, yeah, I haven't been in a while, but I keep renewing the sub because the emotes are just so great. And I'm like, I can't change my emotes. Aw. Isn't that cute? Just like Infinity. And 3, 2, 1. Maybe the delay's bigger than I thought. She's gone.
Cooks in pajamas are 90% of cults.
Did you spit out your drink? No. You didn't hear anything? Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Majima's just too nice of a guy.
Yeah.
For Yakuza, he's pretty nice. Oh, Mika
like
Kurtz, thanks for hosting.
Hell yeah.
How's it going, Meddy? Been a while.
That's my girl.
Imagine
I like how
host. Imagine
when this
subbing.
woman...
Wait, which kind? Sorry, go ahead.
I like how when that woman handed Majima the amulet, he kind of looked away from it like, ugh.
We're your favorite people? Aw, that's nice. Alright, I'm just gonna fight these fuckers.
Medi knows she's a good baby bean.
Oh, Infinity, thank you for hosting.
And Infinity is, just a brat trying to vie for your attention. I'm innocent.
Oh, shit. That's what they all
This
oh
taste is the taste of a liar.
Okay, Bruno. What's next? You gonna get your fingers sticky?
Sticky finger.
Sticky fingers.
That is so good.
God, I can't wait for part 6 next month.
Same.
All at once too.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I gotta be honest though, I am partial to Sex Pistols.
Oh, Sex Pistols? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex Pistols is a great stand. I'm really excited for part 6 because it's got some great stuff in it.
I know next to nothing about it except
How
that
is that
someone
a
pees in a
link?
cloud.
It's because you put a hashtag in front of it. Okay. I'm just checking the chat real quick, see if I missed anything. It's mostly Infinity. Hashtag my ass. In a minute. Uh-oh. Is it her? Did she come in?
誰お前何しに来た黙っとったら何もわからんで
I need to screenshot that and send that to every bottom.
Can't understand if you don't use your words.
ほなお前ここの店長の居所知っとるのか D はどこにおる無事なんか
D さん今私の病院いる
なんやおっさん医者か
この辺りの中国人みんな私の病院来る D さんも夕べ駆け込んできた
Oh, the dude is part Chinese? Lee? I guess with a name like Lee.
でも
His name is Wei Lee.
俺はリーの味方や先生あんたここにおったマコという女知っとるか
誠知ってるよリーさんあの子のこととても心配してる
俺はその女に頼まれてリーに会いに来たんやせやからあんたの病院どこにあるか教えてくれはよ言わんと痛い目見るで
わかったよ私の病院小福町西にある
Mahjong Jambalaya.
Tasty.
I used to really like jambalaya, but I can't really. Well, one, it's got rice in it, but I can always switch up quinoa. But and two, I last few times I tried to eat it, I couldn't do it. It was too much. Why did he knock the dude out?
No witnesses.
Oh.
Doesn't want the dude running off to his hospital being like, someone's coming, blah, 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 blah. The British are coming.
Alright. Well, probably gonna run into dudes, but I'm taking this way. Oh, there's a save point.
Yeah. The British are coming. Unlike your wife!
Oh, Snapzors. Saving over saves from September. Hell yeah. If he wanted no witnesses, he could have at least tied him up and put him under the bed. I mean, that's fair, but he might be into that.
We don't want the man to wake up with a boner.
I know enough people who are into that it...
Can I make a confession to you, Walter? I am absolutely throbbing right now.
Can't enjoy if you're unconscious.
Listen, some people.
Oh, そろそろ来ると思っとったで。案外遅かったやないか。
なんやと
そない怖い顔すんなや。
あんた、俺が来ることお見通しやったっちゅうんか。
まあ、想定の範囲内やな。わしをただのハリシと思わん方がええで。
Yes, for PS2, I remember that game.
Good to handle.
そのとん、当たりや。
うわ、そりゃないよ、リさん。
You need to learn how to play Mahjong.
お前下手すぎや。もうえ。
Hey, remember when Mahjong Soul was the big trending VTuber game?
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. I want to learn how to play Mahjong because there's a lot of Mahjong games for older consoles that I want to try. There's also
Mahjong
a
Soul.
Inuyasha Mahjong game.
Ooh. God, I remember Inuyasha. But yeah, Mahjong Soul was a big VTuber trend for like 3 weeks.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep.
Medi, don't you go acting like a brat now.
I highly recommend, instead of Mahjong, you play Paisho.
What's Paisho?
An Avatar The Last Airbender joke.
Oh. I don't know. I've only seen 5 episodes.
Damn.
Me and my girl are gonna watch more of it.
Yo.
But the deal was, I show her O's, she shows me Avatar, but every time we go to watch something, she's like, I want to watch more O's. I'm like, all right. So we're not getting through Avatar very fast.
I have a recommendation for something for you to watch as well.
Yeah?
The Owl House.
The Owl House? I've heard of that.
It's really good.
Oh, dude. I don't, like... I don't want to spoil too much, but, like... Some of the riders in Revice are so fucking cool.
I need to find a new place to watch Toku stuff.
Oh, I never gave you the link to that site. But I think I checked it and they don't have much. So I'm gonna try to find another source.
I know Mamine sent me something. I need to check out that site as well.
What was I gonna say?
Just to give you an idea, Zero. Avatar is full of moments like an old man getting mugged, but he teaches the mugger how to mug properly because the man's stance is awful. They sit down for tea and he gives him encouraging words about following his dreams instead of mugging people. You ready to kick his ass again?
Yeah. Alright. Bye, Infinity. Be a good girl now.
She won't.
Probably not. Wang.
Yeah.
Wang and Chen. Man, they weren't skipping on the
Wang Chen
stereotypical names. God, the breakdancing.
It's so good. This man's literally just... Oh, there we go.
Infinity and beyond. Oh, God. I just fought his goons, though. I didn't fight him. Oh, his wound healed. Do you see that?
Yep.
The guy with the bat tattoo.
Not to be confused with the girl with the dragon tattoo.
The guy with the bat tattoo, it's actually just it's
Batman. It's Night Rogue.
It's Night Rogue, that's what I was meant to say. Mismatch bats. Fire.
Mist. Cobra.
Have you guys been watching more of that?
I peeked into Ty's server once, but I had to
Tora.
leave.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the 100 base. Speaking of bottoms,
there's Tora. Look at my favorite little bottom. We've been bullying her
Welcome,
all day
cutie.
in Aru server.
I almost hopped in earlier to help out, but I think other people were already doing it, so I already bullied her enough on Twitter.
Yeah, Flavia and I had it all under control. Which is just the way she likes it.
That's adorable.
Yes, she is.
She sure is.
No, I just noticed your fucking layout. No Nut November sub goal.
Hey Tora, how you doing?
Hello, Tora. It's good to see you again.
That's okay. Post-traumatic psychogenic blindness. Huh. Oh, is that what does it for Tora?
Hey, Tora. You're cute.
そんな誠をわしが拾ったんがつい半年くらい前や。あんたらはその復讐のために
There's your new password.
One bottom leaves, another one comes in.
One pair of legs closes, another opens.
It says pro bottom on your Twitter.
It does.
It's kind of, and that you don't say it's a typo. There's no way you typoed pro bottom. No, it don't. Alright, cool. Let's take a look then. She frantically races to beat me to Twitter. I've not paid attention to any of this story.
あの女は小福町通りの春ビルの中におる。オデッセイいう店が倉庫に借り取る場所や。お前、わしに誠返してもうてええんが。誠のこと殺さんで。
You got shadow banned? What the heck?
殺されんで。それに誠も結局代わりの殺し屋に追われる。
What did you do?
せやったらどないせっちゅうね。逃げきれんこともないで。一つだけわしらもお前も。
Oh no. Esky, I just had a thought.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why? Okay. I just got a thought. I hope, like, bottoms don't start getting, like, bot reported for spam.
Oh no.
On Twitter. The bot won't know the difference between a bottom slam and a suspicious link. I have a screenshot that says otherwise, hon.
Soか、わかった。せやったらあんたは誠んとこにはよ帰り。今日んとこはあの子の面倒を見たってくれ。
It's fake. Yeah, I'm sure.
何する気なんやあんた。
目処がついたら教える。それまでは秘密や。
I'm gonna step away for a brief second. I just gotta get some water.
Okay.
キャバレーグランドや。夜になったらそこにおる。俺はそこの支配人。
ほんまか。あんたがあのグランドの。
飲み代は心配すな。俺のおごりや。
ふん、わかった。とにかく夜になったら連絡する。あんた、名前は？
真島五郎や。
Majima Goro. Not taking that screenshot as evidence. Yeah.
Tora,
Okay.
that's not how the law works.
I mean,
you don't.
I mean, Eski, if you please.
Yeah.
Tora, we can get all the proof we need. Eski's just got to do the thing.
Tora, you're looking extra cute today, you know that? Oh, you know you are.
What?
Look at that pretty smoochable face. Mwah. Let me tell you, that's not how the law works. You don't get to choose what is and isn't evidence.
This is how you know Sugar's an actual professional bottom, because she's like, this face will wear off eventually.
Yep.
Tora, I agree with Eski. You're looking.
Sugar has had a lot of experience dealing with me, so.
Say like, make it cute.
Blushy emoting counts as bottoming as well. I've done my time.
What?
Tora. Good girl.
I'll be real. No!
Better to accept it makes it easier.
I've already said that there's nothing wrong with it. You need to hurry up and hook up some goddamn DSL in here.
What?
Tora said that deep voices really do it for her, and I was just thinking of a housing abridged line that features the deep voice but is also utterly ridiculous.
Chucklehead.
I'm really waiting for Majima to call someone a butt ball.
The deep voices get you? Well, don't make me do my vampire voice.
Very enthusiastic.
Whoa. Yes. Hello, Tora. How are you doing today? Tora, darling, come here. Give Daddy a kiss. And there it is. I need to make that a redeem, actually. Just call it sexy vampire voice. I knew that voice was working the first time I did it in front of Celeste, and she's like, more of that, please. Yeah.
You know what we need to do?
What?
We need to get you some kind of Sentai outfit.
I have one. Oh, wait, I have rider outfits, sorry. There is a Sentai... There's a Sentai V-Roid thing on Booth. I just want to modify it before I get it. There's also... because of there's ones from assets from games, you can put those in MMD and put them on my model. That's how I got the O's one on my model. I've been thinking of getting one of either taking the Tokyuger one or the Kyoryuger one and putting that on my model. So I think that would be cool.
I gotta be honest. Ever since we started watching Gokaiger, I'm like, I really like these ones.
The Gokaiger ones are really sick. I gotta fight these bikers first, I guess.
Though I will say, I think the OG is looking nicer than Gokai Silver's. Mainly because I'm not as big of a fan of his helmet.
On a more serious note, yeah? Is everything okay, Tora? See, this is not what I mean. Tell if you're trying to say how you're feeling, because really it's just, but it's also confusing because it should be.
I don't know how to read that.
Fuck! I really need Sky here because Sky knows how to translate this shit. I'm like, Sky, what's it say? It's like, she says hello.
And that's like 50 more letters than she needs.
Ah, yes. Yeah, if you want to learn how to video edit, I'd be happy to show you some tips sometime, Tora.
I wonder who told her that.
I edited Aru's
re-debut announcement.
Her re-debut announcement. I've also edited a couple of highlight reels. In fact, I recently edited one of my own up on my gaming channel, which you guys can totally check out if you want to see. I've been editing videos since 2004, so I've been editing video for a long time. So I'd be happy to help out. The review channel, I also used to do game reviews. I'm actually going to start doing them up again soon, but I edited all my game reviews, except for maybe one or two.
Editing since 12:30.
Ah, I see.
Tora was today years old when she started editing.
Well, Tora, I'd be happy to help you out sometime. Maybe what I should do is, when I start doing an editing project, I should just do it in Aru's chat, because that's what I did for her announcement video. And then I do have some more I need to edit, actually. No problem. Not at all. Tora, we've chatted before in Aru's Discord. I know you. Yeah, me either. I know that she's had a bad past, that's all I know, and it caused her to go blind.
Human trafficking!
Is that what she was used for?
Yeah. She was taken by people with bat tattoos.
大丈夫。
アホ、大丈夫なわけないやろが。腹減っとるからそんなに落ち込むんや。元気ない時は食うに限るで。な。すぐ食うもん買うてきたる。なんか欲しいもんあるか？
それなら。
Girl knows how to pick it.
Oh yeah.
やっぱり腹減っとるんやないか。わかった。ちょ待っとけ。ええな。
Right? It is really damn good. I can't wait till you guys see the finished
I'm
full
working on the
image.
shading.
Like right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
You
was
want to pay
working on it
attention to the
earlier
game.
today.
Yeah. Cool. I'm excited.
The Fist of the North Star game? What?
Oh yeah, the Fist of the North Star game is made on the Yakuza engine.
Oh shit.
And I'm not talking about the Fist of the North Star Warriors game. That's a completely different game series. They're okay. They're not amazing, but the Fist of the North Star game.
Warriors game.
Yeah, the four. Yeah, right. Why isn't there one?
Yo, you know what I would love actually?
What?
Some form of a Toku Warriors game.
There is one.
Ooh.
It's for the PS3. I actually own it. It doesn't have co-op, unfortunately, but it is really good.
Damn.
But it's probably super cheap now because Toku games, once they go out of being like their year, they go on sale usually really easy. So I think I bought mine a year after it came out, so it only cost me like $30. And right now, this is not sponsored by the way, but all throughout November, PlayAsia is doing free shipping on anything over like $50.
Oh shit! Neat.
So if most of their games are over $50. So if you spend, you know, even if you buy one game, you're getting free shipping internationally. By the way,
Sweet.
they'll ship anywhere and it's free. I was gonna say, why do you want to collect telephone cards? But then I remember like telephone cards actually have like different like advertisements and stuff on them. There's my buddy SCR, who I mentioned before. He did his retrospective on the Bloody Roar series, and in one of the episodes he talked about the merch he had, and he had like phone cards. He had a Bloody Roar cigarette case, which he actually used as his wallet for years, because this was before like edge wallets were a thing.
Yeah.
He just used a cigarette case as a wallet. He didn't smoke, but it was
and
cool.
in this particular game, all the telephone cards have hot ladies on them.
Yeah, Tora, I've done that before too. But yeah, like I've actually been looking at a couple of games I want to import because I'm going to be getting some pretty nice paychecks this month, and I'm saving some money for Christmas and stuff already. But I'm also going to be thinking of picking up a couple things I've been looking at, and since now PlayAsia's doing the free shipping, it's like, well, that's almost that's almost half the price of anything you buy off of PlayAsia is the shipping. So if they're going to do it for free, it's like, hell yeah. That's how I got Itadaki Street, actually. Which, I love that game. If I ever come visit, we're playing that game.
Yo, let's go. I'm going to let you know. You're going to want to get this back there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because, you know how it says piping hot? That shit can get cold.
Okay. If I see any thugs, just run.
Yep.
Oh, this dude. Will that affect it too if I do this?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to come back to Mr. Statue, unfortunately.
What editing software do you use?
Do I use? So I've been using Vegas since Sony owned it. I think my first version was Vegas. Oh, I can't go this way. Shit.
I really do need to get a hold of Vegas.
Vegas 6. But now I use Vegas Pro 15. Or actually, I just upgraded to 16. God, fight if I'm not careful. But no, I use Vegas. I used Movie Maker. Who hasn't? But Vegas is primarily what I use. What? What do you mean, oh my god? Oh my god, to what? Is that what you're using, Vegas? Oh, the Movie Maker, yeah. It's funny. My first computer that I owned had Windows ME on it. Like, if you don't know what that is, if anybody in the chat doesn't know what it is, it was like Vista, but way worse. It was Microsoft's attempt to try to bridge the gap between NT and 9X. And if you don't know what that means, is Microsoft had two different operating systems. They had the business ones, which were NT, which were more stable, and then 9X, which were MS-DOS based. And so Windows 2000 came out, and then they made Windows ME, and they were like marketing ME as if it was a new version, like a consumer version of 2000, because 2000 was overly expensive because it was a enterprise thing. But it wasn't. It was just a Windows 98 with a Windows 2000 like coat of paint on it. But in the back end, it was basically Windows 98. And they broke a bunch of stuff in it. The operating system sucked. I dealt with it for like 3 years before I finally switched to XP. But anyways, the biggest thing about Windows ME is it was the first operating system to have Windows Movie Maker. So the first time I edited video was on Movie Maker 1.
Oh.
1.0.
Oh.
Hey, Bottle Cake. Yeah. Eskies and nerds, so what? Yeah, and so am I.
Fun, Stinky. She knows it.
Like how stinky?
Somewhere between K-pop stan and Smash player, but not quite there.
It's, you know what I realized that like the tide was turning is when I worked at this one place, and a friend of mine from high school who is one of the jocks came up to me. He's like, he's like, hey, I started watching Naruto and I really like it. And I was like, oh no. He's like, can you recommend me some other animes? And I'm like, this dude who's like had no interest in any of that stuff is watching anime. He literally was watching Naruto. Like he downloaded like subs of it and was watching it. He's like he was watching it on TV, but he's like, I've heard there were newer episodes. So he's like, so I seeked out, where to find the fan sub. And as like, it's so weird. He's like, somebody I never would have considered doing something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, what are some other animes you recommend? This was like pre-Crunchyroll and everything. So I just lent him some stuff on DVD that I thought he might like. But I thought at that moment, I'm like, the jocks are asking for anime. Just, oh my god. Jack Taggers, thank you for the sub. For 2 months, damn. So much. You're a furry, Stinky Funnel Cake? I've been in the fursuit too long and now I smell, but I can't take it off because then people will smell my funk. I'm kidding. Did I ever tell you one of my best friends owns a fursuit, but he swears he's not a furry? Nothing wrong with furries, by the way. I just think it's funny. That
Absolutely not.
And he draws furry porn, and he's like, I swear I'm not a furry. People pay me for this. I'm like, and what website do you host this on? For Affinity.
My friends Haiwan and Suga recently did a stream together on characters. They were putting characters on a tier list, but it was all like animal characters from various movies and shows. And throughout the whole thing, they were like, I swear we're not furries.
Listen, some furries are some of my closest friends. Like Saki. I think my friend just doesn't want to embrace
Yes, Bun,
it.
that's Saki.
I think my one the other person's an IRL friend who won't admit they're for. I think he doesn't want to admit it because he doesn't want the connotations that go around with it. But I'm like, man, it's fine, it's cool, it's your thing. You don't need to worry about it.
The water. It attacks me directly. Windpipes.
Yeah, I agree. Stop dying.
Don't die, Estas. You're too far away to walk over here. I haven't proposed. Sugar, you're fucking adorable.
Oh, Sugar. Sugar, how you get so fly? God, I think I dated myself with that.
Ma'am, there is an ocean. You gotta go through the whole ass Atlantic to get here. And Kinnigan's like further along on the western side of Ireland, or the eastern side of Ireland too, so you're gonna have to walk across the fucking country. Look at the actual Stinky to track
The actual Stink. Wait, who's the actual Stinky? Wait,
I'm pretty
hold
sure
on.
she's talking about her friend Justin.
Hold on. Who? Someone I don't know, probably.
Yeah. IRL friend.
I gotta stop by the Cabaret. Of course, these guys are just waiting for me. Alright, you want a do-si-do? Let's do it.
Tora is fighting game player Stinky.
Tora, we gotta play fighting games sometime. I love fighting games.
I'm
Though
bad
I
at
will
them.
admit, there's only a few I'm good at. I did used to play competitive Street Fighter V, though. But I was never even close to top tier.
The only competitive things I've ever done was a competitive Pokemon, and
Hey,
then
Flippy.
I held a world record for a Metroid 80% speed run. That's Super Metroid.
I still think that's
80%.
crazy.
For a single day. Did I tell you I only held it for a single day?
Yeah, you told me that part. God, I love this fighting style.
How old am I? Like, I think it's been 32,000 years by now. I've lost track.
In terms of the time you've been in the human world.
Since 1982?
Damn.
I'll have to ask
man.
Lexi. I forget what year it was. It was like Lexi's 64 now. And fucking I met her when she was in her like 30s. So
You're a former pro, Tora? What were you pro in? What game? Used to be sponsored. The head of our Barcade and Street Fighter V team was a sponsored Evo player. In Dead by Daylight? Really? Damn. I love that game. It's fun. Oh, okay. Oh, Lupin is that. Okay.
You know, I won a few local Pokemon tournaments.
I've won a few Yu-Gi-Oh ones back in my day.
Yeah, I wish I could say it was TCG, but no, it was the actual digital games.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped doing competitive around Diamond and Pearl, which is unfortunate because that's when we got hit with the physical special split, and teams got a lot more fun to make.
Yeah. Are you excited for the remakes?
Yes.
Same.
So I just put my debut announcement out, and my my reward for the 150 subs is doing a Nuzlocke.
Yeah. Oh. So you mentioned, okay. So for the subathon. Oh, is it it's a debut of what?
What?
You said a debut announcement.
No. Did I say debut? I meant subathon. Whoops.
Subathon. Yeah.
Yeah. It's my anniversary as well.
Yes. That's right.
If I'm lucky, maybe Kinu will finish re-rigging my model and be like, hey, look at this.
Love sunshine.
Bubba's drinking water. He's being healthy. Damn, he is slurping up that water. You okay, buddy? You thirsty?
Oh, your cat? I mean, your dog.
Yeah, my dog.
Oh, she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Nice dress too.
Alright, I'm gonna spoil you on something slightly that happens later. We're gonna get introduced to a character who is Chinese, and his most defining trait is that he's ugly as fuck. And it's really funny, is if you play the Japanese version, or the Chinese version of this game, they made him really handsome.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a video I want to watch with you after you finish this game.
She's the only girl.
Oh yeah, there's only 3 of them.
You could be a clever cabaret club girl.
はい。ちょっ
So you
と
want
前
to
に
open up a cabaret club?
繁盛してた
Tori could
み
be
た
your
いなんで
yeah,
すけ
what
ど、
girl?
ファイブスターが現れてからはずっとこんな感じで。
She's probably
I'm gonna
losing
name
it
it.
Dead by Daylight now.
I'm gonna name it after Celeste just to freak her out.
A Club Celeste.
Yeah. We're gonna tell her about it. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why?"
She'd be like, she'd be like, why did you name this after me? Because we're both demonic creatures and we know how much you like demon boys. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, she likes big demon boys. Like massive demon boys.
I was about to say, I am a big demon boy.
I am this close to asking Celeste, be like, are you a size queen?
Listen, one of my favorite things that I really want to get around to drawing is it's a comic of me and Pearl, and it's me asking if she's like, if she can handle something, yada yada yada, and she's talking about how she's a big girl and she can handle it, and the whole thing looks like it's a setup for a size queen thing. But then it cuts away and it's just me spotting her at the gym. Look at the strawberry man.
Yeah, his fucking bow tie.
Do you want to fucking punch him? I want to
make
him.
jam out of his suit.
This man about to be like, he has taste then.
クラブマーズ店長の日野という男です。クラブマーズはこの辺りの
So you know how Kamurocho has the kings, like the Leisure King? These guys are your equivalent here for Sotenbori.
うちの店が立ち退けば、この蒼天堀のキャバクラがすべて5スターのものになる。あんたらの狙いはそれなんだろう。
なんだ、そこまで分かってるんですか。なら話が早い。さっさと立ち退いてくださいよ。もちろん今ならそれ相応の立ち退き費用として。
If I can have you pick something up on cat picks up the kitten, what is the point?
これ以上立てつくようなら話は別ですが。
I'll pick you up like an anime cat underneath your arms so they just stick out forward.
断る。あんたらのせいでどれだけの同業者たちが苦しんだと思ってるんだ。あんたらみたいな卑怯で汚い連中に蒼天堀は独占させない。
さすがはかつて人気店だったサンシャインの店長。他の店のように簡単には落ちないみたいだね。まあ今日は引き上げましょう。ただ次会う時には結論を聞かせてもらいますよ。
I have an answer for you, bitch.
No!
私の結論は変わらない。
頑固ですね。まあそう言わずに。またご挨拶。
He straight up looks like a fucking strawberry. I can't take him seriously.
Strawberry man, gonna get squashed into jam.
Strawberry jam on the pancakes.
東京に住んでいらっしゃるんですね。いやー、可愛くてびっくりしましたよ。それにしても心配ですよね。
Wait, I thought of more lyrics. Strawberry man, gonna get smushed into jam. I'll do it with my bare hands. And then he'll no longer be Strawberry Man.
Oh shit.
He'll be dead.
Yeah.
He'll be fucking dead.
そういうことをする輩がいないとも限らないですよね。このご時世ですか。
I actually can't eat fruit.
What?
My diet doesn't allow it.
Ah.
My God. This, oh my God, this mellow yellow zero limeade is amazing. I'm so glad I got this with dinner tonight.
それにしてもなんなんやあいつ。蒼天堀5スターだったか？なんであんたの店をそこまで狙ってるんや。
蒼天堀5スターはお互い手を組んで蒼天堀のキャバクラをすべて自分たちの店だけで独占しようとしているんです。もともと蒼天堀にはキャバクラという勢いのある新しいビジネスの波に乗るべくたくさんの店が出店していて栄えていました。しかし彼ら5スターは手段を選ばず金を使った引き抜きや嫌がらせ、暴力による圧力などで次々と他の店を飲み込んでいきました。その結果、蒼天堀に残っているキャバクラは彼らの5店舗とうちだけになってしまったんです。
なるほどな。そうなりゃ確かにあんたの店を乗っ取って完全独占したくもなるわな。しかしなんであいつらはそんなことをしてまで蒼天堀を独占したいんや。
詳しいことは分かりませんが、噂では蒼天堀のキャバクラを独占することでキャバレーを潰す力を手に入れたいらしいです。
キャバレーを潰す？
はい。なんだかんだで夜の街で未だに大きな力と金を持っているのはグランドなどをはじめとする大型店キャバレーです。彼らはそのキャバレーを打ち破り支配することでそこに渦巻く。
Oh, so now we have an extra motive.
だから新興勢力であるキャバクラを完全独占することで
Making money, putting some assholes in their place, and keeping the Grand's financial security.
なるほどな。キャバクラだけでなくキャバレーまで独占できれば実質的に街全体を支配しコントロールすることも可能かもしれん。
でもそんな野望のために我々がひどい目に遭うなんて納得がいきません。あいつらに屈することだけはしたくない。でも度重なる嫌がらせと圧力で正直営業どころじゃなくなっていまして、お店もこの通りひどいものでしょう。
まあお世辞にもいい状態とは言えんな。
これでも少し前まではこの地域のキャバクラでは一二を争う人気店だったんです。でもあいつらによる店内での迷惑行為の連続でお客さんも離れてしまいましたし、女の子もほとんど引き抜かれてしまいました。このままではいずれにしても近い。
Sorry about that. I muted to cough.
No, you're good.
もう奴らの要求を飲むしかないんですかね。あんな奴らの悪事に屈してしまうのはすごく悔しいんですが。
しゃあないな。店長、俺が手伝ったるわ。実は俺は5スターが狙っているキャバレーグランドの支配人なんや。
グランドの支配人って
I love everyone's reactions to hearing that. The manager of the Grand.
その5スターとかいうやつらにこれ以上力をつけられても困るし、何よりもまずそいつらのやり方が気に食わ。
Ah, you're back to her. Yes, fighting games. What were you a sponsored player in?
いいんですか？グランドの支配人さんがこんな寂れた店に協力してくださるなんて。
Wait, were you sponsored in multiple?
それに
Shit.
俺もキャバクラっちゅう業務形態に興味もあるからな。いろいろ勉強させてもらうで。
Damn, that's impressive. I love fighting games. I've just and I've always been decently good, but I've never been like near professional. Like I said, the closest I ever had was Street Fighter V. I was a Ken main.
Only one I've ever been even remotely good with is, and I don't even count this. Like I can't even remember the name of it. The one with the fucking baseball, I forget.
God, now he's manager of this place too.
Yeah.
Oh, this this is the mechanic, isn't it? Persona 4 Arena Ultimate. Ooh, I love that game. I've only played it a few times, but I really like it. Blaze Blue Certification. I do like Blaze Blue. Guilty Gear Zerd. You'd probably kick my ass in that. Dragon Ball Fighters. I love that game, but it has like issues running on my PC. I don't know why, but it has issues. Cross Tag Battle. Oh, I had that for Switch. I love that. Those are the ones you took more serious. I'm very old school. I started off with Street Fighter 2 back in the day. And I was big into Marvel vs. Capcom. I like fighting games in general, so I'll play anything. The original Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is one of my favorites.
I remember. The only quote-unquote fighting game I've been even remotely decent at is Lethal League, and I don't really count it as a fighting game.
It seems like there's a lot of ArcSys games in your repertoire there, Tora.
She's an ArcSys game slut.
You don't say. You were top 10 in the world in Blaze Blue, eh? Nice. Or Cross Tag Battle. I love that game. I would love to learn how to play the TAC for ArcSys games because I suck at them. I just like playing them because they're fun. So maybe, Tora, you and I can do a trade. I'll teach you video editing. You teach me some fighting game skills. Up my game. I'm thinking of doing I haven't implemented it yet. I might not implement it to the new year, but I'm thinking of doing one Friday a month, doing like an open lobby to my community, like Fight Night stream, and see what happens with that. Because I have so many fighting games that I want to do. I did a PS3 fighting game stream, just randomly one a couple years ago. It would have been a year and a half, I think, ago when I did it. It was just before I became a VTuber. And it was really popular. We did Dengeki Boku Fighting Climax, Arcana Heart 3, and I think there was another game. I'm trying to remember what the other game... Oh, it actually was Persona 4 Arena Ultramax. But it's funny because I had the English version and my friends had the Japanese version with the extra content, so they had like characters unlocked that I couldn't play as. Yeah, no, Nightman, perfect timing. Nightman was one of the people that I played with. Oh wait, is he just reading this all over again to me? Oops, sorry. But yeah, no. Fighting Climax is a fun game. I love but I like play a whole lot of stuff. Bloody Roar 3 is one of my faves. Yatagarasu I backed on Indiegogo, so I play that from time to time. Undernight In Birth, I play a lot on PS3. Oh, I have Strive as well, actually. Tina actually gifted that to me when it came out, and I haven't played it much with her, unfortunately. I need to play more with her. Oh, really? You don't like the game? I think it's all right. I haven't
Tora
played.
used to be Tori used to be a big Strive simp. Now she hates it. She hates Arxis.
So what do I do here? Open for business. Prepare to open. Okay.
You feel pain.
Why do I feel pain?
Because this... Like I said, the rewards for these... Or rather, the final reward for all of this is very worth it. Oh my god, is it a pain?
Yeah.
If you want to know what it is you get, just tell me.
What is it you get?
You get Majima's Mad Dog fighting stance.
Oh, okay.
And surprise, surprise! If you do, if you completely do Kiryu's real estate, you get his Dragon of Dojima stance.
The East versus Trails in the Sky now. There's a fan. Oh wait, that's not an actual fighting game. Yeah, it's mostly the Arxis stuff that I don't know how to play properly. I want to learn how to play their games better. I have skills in Capcom stuff, but Arxis is a different beast.
I want proper Ruby fighting game.
And also, I will say that I'm not looking to be competitive. I play fighting games because I love fighting games. Even when I have like an entire time that an entire session where I'm losing, I'm still enjoying it because I just love playing the games. Actually, my most played fighting game right now is Battle for the Grid. I love that game. I own 3 versions of it. What?
I heard that was good.
Yeah, and it has crossplay now, which is fantastic. Ooh. Because my one friend had it on Xbox, I had it on Switch, and I had other friends who had it on PS4 and PC, and we played all together and it worked fine.
BRB checking Steam.
Oh, nice. So this thing. So I have to raise their stats or something, right?
Yeah.
So what do I do? Special training, you think? See, with me, and I think I said this before, I've just always loved playing games. So when people get the mentality, I don't get tilted, really.
It's only $20.
What?
Battle for the Grid.
Oh yeah, no, that's a standard price, but there's DLC on top of it that you're gonna want.
Oh, I see it.
They just announced the season 3 characters, and one of them is Rita Repulsa, so I kind of want to get season 3. I have season 2, but I haven't purchased season 3 yet. But like for 20 and this is a thing I was talking about with my friend Bully when he was here hanging out. The reason I really like Battle for the Grid is one.
Hey, you know they got Gokaiger in here?
Super Mega Force, but yes.
Oh yeah, is that what they're called?
Yeah. Don't
in the West.
Don't watch the Power Rangers version. But they picked the best Ranger. They picked Gia, aka Luca.
Yeah.
What I will say about Battle for the Grid is that the $20 entry price is good because you actually get quite a bit of content with that. It's even if you're not a fan of Power Rangers, like it's really good at introducing things, and if you are a fan, it's even better because they'll almost nearly all of the characters they add are they'll add rangers that show up once or twice. Like for example, the SPD Cat Ranger and Mystic Force White show up in 2. Cat Ranger shows up in 1 episode in the SPD, and Mystic Force White shows up in 2 or 3. They're kind of uncommon rangers, and they're full characters in the game, which I think is fucking awesome.
Yeah, another reason to get this is so we can play together and you can kick my ass and we'll all laugh.
Well, it's if you like Marvel vs. Capcom, it basically plays like that, essentially. But it's also cool because, and the thing is I'm not even super good at it. I'm good with a certain team, but I get my ass clapped from time to time by Nightman and Oni and other people. I win sub, I lose sub, whatever. I've had entire streams where I haven't won an entire match, but I was just having fun playing it with my friends, so.
It's me playing Pokemon fucking Pokemon Unite. Have entire streams where I don't lose.
Yeah.
Or where I don't win, I mean.
We had that one stream where like, and I realized what it was, why we were losing so much, because League and Dota players were raiding the game.
Ooh.
That's why we were losing so much, because we kept getting put up against like people who play League semi-professionally, and once they realized
they
how
even
easy
add
the
in the
game
giant
is-
mechas. Oh shit.
Yeah, they did. The giant mechas are your summons, and also there's the references to the comics, because the Power Rangers comics have their own universe. So one of the main characters you get, Lord Draken, is a version if Tommy decided to stay evil and fuse his White and Green Ranger powers together. It's fucking cool. It's a fucking cool game. And season 3's, I don't know if season 3's out yet, but I have to do a stream for that soon because my friends have been.
I want them to add a guy and have one of his attacks just be freaking out at the fact that he's meeting other Sentai.
Unfortunately, the person they got for the Silver Ranger in Super Mega Force wasn't that great.
Isn't anything like that? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. So there's no Sentai character. It's all Power Rangers strictly, but.
I mean, I figured that, but I was just using Sentai since that's the only thing I know Gokaiger by.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about Super Mega Force.
Our rank is F.
Orion was just boring.
Wait, these are these other clubs I own or can get, or?
No, these are your rivals. These are the clubs owned by the 5 stars.
Okay.
And you're trying to take them down. Yeah. Essentially, Idolmaster. He's gone from Zeromaster to Idolmaster.
Oh, don't even get me started. Dang, she is pretty cute.
私の趣味の話をすればいいですよね。
I do have a bit of a weakness for Asian ladies, though.
Tora, the fact that you keep bringing up the fact that you're quote-unquote not a bottom is a telltale sign that you are.
Tora, 100% you're a bottom. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Can't convince you? I got the proof right here.
だって私本当に無趣味で、趣味と言っていいのかわからないですけど、毎日日記を書くようにはしてますよ。今日どんなことがあったとか、何を食べたとか、盆栽の成長記録とかですかね。
Okay. Let's talk about bonsai plants. Yes, older Japanese men love bonsai. I know this because I watched the if you watch the Karate Kid special features, there's an entire special feature just on a bonsai tree garden that this dude tends to, and the
Yeah.
dude's like 97 or something like that.
Lexi just recently got her first bonsai tree, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
You're like, Lexi, you're an old Japanese man now. What's the proof, Tora? What's the proof? It's not just one thing, you see. There's multiple things.
We have several exhibits to present to the court.
But if you really want to know, Tora, if you really want to know, it's because you're a good girl.
The fact that you keep bringing it up. You keep saying that you're not, but the fact that you keep bringing it up means you want us to bring attention to it, and you want to hear us say it.
Tora, if you're not careful, I'll grab the leash.
She did participate in that meme.
Oh, she did, because I did respond with that with my usual photo, and I got an response. So what that tells me, Tora, is you are down for the idea of being leashed.
Also, every time I join a VC with her in it, she's like, Esky, you're hot. Exhibit B.
I'm just gonna have to name this YouTube upload bottoms and fighting games. You might like the idea of a leash. You might. Oh shit, Nightman, you're close to 400 or 100. Shit. Well, guys, Nightman's a good friend of mine and a mod, so I'm gonna give him a shout out right now. Guys, if you like anime games and also sometimes Fire Pro Wrestling, you guys gotta check out Nightman.
Let's get this man to a fat 100.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
I just realized the only thing that would make Tora more bottom is if she played a healer in Final Fantasy.
And Jack 2, apparently.
Oh, Nightman plays Jack 2. I am sorry.
Nightman's playing the Jack games as well.
The Jack games are good, but 2 is...
Infinity! Welcome back! Yes, we're just talking to a fellow bottom of yours. A fellow of your breed. Tora here's trying to deny it.
Don't say breed too loudly near Tora.
I'm sorry. Does Tora want to be bred?
Even if she doesn't, Infinity clearly does.
Yes. Tora says they ain't gonna key smash. Infinity, I'm glad that you finally accept your fate. All right, Tora, let's put that to the test. Hey, Tora. If you're a good girl, I'll get the leash.
Hmm?
ですね。よくお年寄りに好かれたりしますよ。
It's got a special tag with your name on it. Made just for you.
確かに特技とは違うかもしれないですけど、お年寄りのお客様に接客するときとか、私黙って座ってるだけで飴とかもらうんですよ。
Tora literally out here going,
Tora, would you like to go out for walkies?
まったく。
oh my god.
すいません。気をつけます。気をつけます。
I just want to note that your delay on Twitch is really good right now.
Yeah, I've noticed that delay's been really good lately for people. Like, Aru's was doing her re-debut stream, and she was like 20 hours in.
Yeah.
And I went in and joined them on VR chat, and
I saw that.
The delay was like nothing. Well, I sent you that one clip.
Yep.
Her fucking teeth
He's gonna do a
laugh.
magic trick. What you do is
her fucking tea kettle laugh. I fucking love it so much.
Good.
The joke of the night was the joke of the day, I guess, was all right, who wants tea? I said if you don't stop laughing, we're gonna have enough tea to for all of Britain.
There's never enough tea for that shithole. Excuse me.
Well, she has a backbone.
I would hope so. She needs it to stand. I feel like an old woman at a park watching dogs struggle for attention.
You gotta go now? Oh. Well, Tora, you have a wonderful stream. And just think about that in the back of your head. Think about how much you're a good girl, and I could take you out for walkies later.
Goodbye, Tora.
Bye, Tora. Be good now. She did it. Instinctually. Good girl. Save? I'll save the next time I'm able to save. Totally. I can only save at save points in this game. Look at Infinity out here just trying to find more ways to brat.
Now what we need to do is we need to raid Tora when you're finished if she's still streaming.
I was considering
and just
that.
be like, it's time for walkies.
I might have to make that the raid message.
Mm-hmm.
Tora, it's time for walkies.
Tora, it's 4 a.m. It's 4 p.m. Time for your walkies.
Give it time. She'll be at the front door with the leash on, waiting patiently. Alright, so we got her stuff up, but I don't think she leveled up. Oh, she got level 2. Oh, almost level 3. Shit, Yuki leveling up.
Power.
Oh, looks. Oh, do I have to press one of the buttons? Here? It's a sexy, beauty, cute, funny.
No, you just have to hit X for next.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? What infinity? The person's stomach next to you, and I see anime girl face on it. Huh? What? Does anybody need a makeover?
The Nightman
Thank you for the
39
bits,
cheered.
Nightman.
X4. You can tell
Slowly
Majima as a
dealing
pimp
damage to
Fennec 1
Bromir.
Smugrin.
Yes, yeah. I'm surprised how long Bromir stayed up there. Remember when Bromir got the spot and Bromir's like, I don't want to be the boss. I don't like being the boss. I'm like, yes, Bromir, we know you're a bottom. Let's see. Is makeover worth doing at this point?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Cast on duty. Is that like who's available?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming there's not much more I can do here, eh?
Not quite. This was just your tutorial.
All right, so open for business?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This lineup?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing is just your tutorial on how the Cabaret Club works.
Oh, dang, the girl on the left looking pretty good, though. That gold dress. All right.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, or rather, like we were discussing, this is definitely something you will probably want to grind out on your own time or on a silent stream.
Yeah, on a gameplay only stream? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something I could probably do.
I think I want to do what I'm going to call fuck it streams and just like be in a VC, streaming to the people in Discord and to Twitch.
That's what my streams used to be, basically.
It's truly an authentic bar experience because you have the people in the bar and people watching the stream.
I only have one customer right now. Oh, here we go. Alright. Show us what you got, Endo.
Remember, you got to keep an eye on all your tables.
What do I do?
They were just asking for help. Now you go to them.
Wait, go to where?
Oh, they're gone.
How do I check the table? I don't understand.
I'm pretty sure you just hit X on it.
I hit X and it's telling me to switch girls.
Huh. It's been a hot minute since I've done this.
Alright.
Alright, you gotta go over to the right one.
Trouble.
There's
What do I do?
trouble there. That's what you do. If a table needs help, you zoom. That's right. I'm an
Okay.
idiot. Yeah, the girls will do little hand signs, and you gotta read what it is they need. And in that case, it was a menu.
Guest glass menu? I don't know what it.
Guest class.
Oh.
And then when someone's getting ready to leave, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Sometimes you can offer a gift. Sometimes if they had a really good time, you can convince them to extend their time. But that's all stuff for later in the game. Yeah, there you go. The guy who had a bad time, you can apologize to.
Wait, what's the R1 about?
R1?
It beside my.
Oh yeah, that's the
bar. Okay. Towel. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I got that gesture.
I think it's like a burst mode. I don't remember. Yeah, Sunshine Fever. I did the real estate a lot more than I did the cabaret club.
Yeah. That one table's making bank.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. Hell yeah, Endo leveled up. And so did Yuki. And Namika's getting there. Hell yeah. The delay's really close to non-existent now? Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah.
Twitch must have fixed their shit. Basically what I do for the Grand already.
Yeah. Before you even finished your sentence, I heard it start on your stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep, Toga Tuesday's still happening tonight. So anybody who's subbed, if you want to join us tonight to watch some Gokaiger, you can. I missed last week because I was sick. I can't remember what episodes I missed. But I'm assuming there were... Because they just finished Bosco, so I'm assuming it wasn't a Bosco episode. Comment CJ, do you... what happens in those episodes? Because I don't remember. It's a problem back in August, September. Don't seem to be lurking. Maybe they did something about that. They did, actually, but... I know nothing about my ass. Don't remember myself. Ah, okay. I'll have to take a look then. Listen, he runs the Grand. You know.
Oi. Hmm? Oi. Oi.
So the difference here is, even though he runs... What? You okay?
Yeah.
So Majima runs the Grand, but he's only the manager. He owns this place, technically.
Yes. Sagawa is the owner of the Grand.
Was thinking of something. If I do a rebroadcast this week, I was thinking of doing last week's episode so we can all get caught up. I might be able to do that on Thursday. I don't know. Depends on what my work schedule is. I might have to do something. I might have to go on site on Friday, in which case I wouldn't be able to, but I'd be down to do that.
You on-site gross. Who's that? Is that Bart? That's Bart. Hello, buddy.
I had to go. Is one of your dogs named Bart?
Yeah.
Toe to tip, it's just like Bart. Have you seen Monster Factory?
No.
Oh my god. I'm sending you that later. Do you know
I
about
own
the
one, though.
McElroys?
I feel like I've heard it before. A Monster Factory.
You ever heard of the podcast My Brother and Me?
Yeah, you and Saki talk about it all the time.
Oh my god. So the McElroys, Justin or specifically Griffin McElroy used to run Kotaku. And one of the, or not Kotaku, sorry, Polygon. And one of the series they did was Monster Factory, where it's literally a show where they go into a character creation of a game and make the worst, like, most disgusting, like, abominations
Oh, I
of
love
sin.
that.
And then they try to play the game as it. Their Black Desert Online episode it was the first one I saw because a friend showed me, and that's the one I'm showing you because that's the one where they try to remake Bart Simpson, and it goes horribly wrong. And then there's also another one where they played John Bradman Cricket, like 2014 or something like that.
Oh
And
god.
it had so many options for character creation that they went nuts.
I need to see them do this for Spore.
They did it for Spore. They did do Spore.
Good.
They also did Second Life and a couple of other games.
I think I remember the Second Life.
Okay. If you want to get acquainted with Monster Factory, watch the Black Desert Online episode. It's so great. You'll be laughing so hard your sides will hurt. It's so fucking good. And so their podcast, My Brother and Me, it's the three brothers, Justin McElroy, Griffin McElroy, and Travis McElroy. Basically, their podcast was originally, they would take Yahoo Answers questions and answer them, but answer them in a way that, like, to not take it too seriously, just seriously enough. But now that Yahoo Answers over, they answer stuff on Quora.
Oh god.
So it's amazing. There's also a Twitter dedicated to Griffin's last answers, because Griffin would always ask a question to end an episode, but it would be a Yahoo Answers question they don't want to answer. So it's like,
thanks, I love it.
It's amazing. Let me fire up some gems while I'm here, so I can read them to you. Oh, a host of a hostess. Nice. Oh, I was still on Tora's Twitter. All right, let's see. Goro Majima, things are about to get interesting. Dun dun dun. Okay. Right. Okay. Griffin's questions. Okay. Let me read off some of these to you. To you in chat. If I eat 2 Baconators from Wendy's, will I die?
Yes.
Does the hologram of Michael Jackson performing last night have a soul? Do I have to form the meat into the shape of a steak, or does it do that on its own in the pan? These are actual questions asked on Yahoo Answers, by the way. Yeah, I'll see you then, comment CJ. How do I get Cosmo Kramer hair?
Alright, listen, that's a legit question.
I need a word that begins with J, in brackets, not jelly. My son didn't eat his potato salad. Is he gay?
What?
How did Obama get Jay Leno fired? How does milk get inside a woman's breast?
The classic.
Do you have to pay all credit card bills when you die?
Someone does.
Would Christianity be as popular as it is today if the Jesus was depicted more like Danny DeVito? Oh my god, I need an exclamation point clip in the chat for this. These are just so great. I need every insult The Rock in quotations Dwayne Johnson ever made. How much are 120 silly bands worth? What is Taylor Swift's favorite foods at Cracker Barrel?
What?
Does the movie Air Bud paint an unrealistic picture of even the most athletic dog's potential basketball skill?
Hang on, I have to read this thing that Sugar said.
Okay.
Fellas, is it gay to reject the tater salad?
All right. I'm doing this.
And we are doing this. I'm not doing it with Dracula.
Okay, so I just scout girls by going around town, basically, eh?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit more of the story, and then we'll probably end because we got Toku Tuesday coming up.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to take up too much time. Oh, I need to go save.
Yeah.
A save is redeemed. Let's see, is there a save point around here somewhere? Oh, hey, there is.
Macaroni.
What about macaroni?
With the chicken strips.
What are you? The fuck are you talking about? This is just reminding me of Does Bruno Mars's gay where doorman hook car door. Yeah, that's basically every episode of My Brother, and Me, because they'll get Yahoo.
Car door.
One of my favorite is if you get a chance, one of my favorites is look up Officer Jigsaw on YouTube.
God.
It's one of the funniest fucking things they've ever come up with. And uh-oh, it's Mr. Shakedown.
Get him.
Is that Mr. Shakedown?
What? Yeah.
Why does he look different?
Because he's a Sotenbori man. They're different people in each city, but they're still called Mr. Shakedown.
I have to go that way. Do you think I could beat him?
If you try.
Otherwise, I lose all my money. You know what?
Well, what you can do is you can invest in yourself before you fight him, so you're not losing as much.
How do I invest in myself?
Menu. Oh, it's easy. Just open your menu.
Okay.
Abilities. You don't have
any.
Oh,
right. I haven't done any of these yet.
Oh, you poor fool.
I'm gonna up my breaker.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Breaker's the best style to go at him with. Because the animations are so long, they'll lock you into them, and if he's getting ready to do an attack, you won't be able to evade away from them.
No, I'm in on Breaker.
Alright. I went through almost the entire game with fucking Slugger.
That sounds like you, though.
Yeah.
15 million in this? No problem. I don't care if I lose 2 million yen. That's about the amount I'm willing to lose. All right, Mr.
You'll make
Shakedown.
2 million back in a day.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Shakedown. Let's do this. This game has cool story, bro, in it.
Mm-hmm.
No one would have said that in the 80s.
Yeah. And?
God damn it.
Now, I will say, even though, you know, with the animation locks, this is not great, Breaker does have the best dodges.
Fuck. Hey, I got him to down a third.
Yeah. You know, when you're fighting Mr. Shakedown, patience is the name of the game. You get away from him, wait for him to attack, and then get little hits in. It takes a while, but oh boy, is it worth it.
Yeah, come to my cabaret, asshole. So is my health down to like nothing? Okay, no. Well, I should probably save the game now.
Also,
Wait,
real
I just
quick,
did. What am
before
I
you
talking
save,
about? I
before
already
you
saved.
save,
What?
Let's find a pharmacy and get you some fucking healing items. Oh wait, you can't. Tee.
Yeah, I could always load my save.
Yeah, that's true. You could.
Because I saved right before this.
Good old but then you remember what you invested in. So.
All right. Is he still there?
No.
No, he's fucking gone now.
Yep.
Oh,
You know,
got my money back.
anytime you transition, whether it be due to getting in a fight or going into a building or anything, he will move locations.
Should I still spend it on those stats? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm using Breaker a lot, so that's why I've been putting so much into it.
Yeah. And I will say investing in Breaker is good if you like Breaker because you get more combos. So it's not just the same.
HP as soon as I can. Want that? Go for that. Sorry, you were saying while I accidentally interrupted you.
I'm just saying. So it's not the same, like, you know, handstand spin all the time. The more you invest in Breaker, the more combos you get.
Yeah. Raising, ooh, I like that. But I want to save at least 2 mil. I want to have at least 2 mil on me. All right, let's go to the Grand. Let's move the story along a little bit.
ホールのお客様が支配人とお話ししたいと言ってるんですが。
どんな客や。
どうも日本人じゃないようです。多分中国人の。背が低くて少しくたびれた感じの。支配人、いかがいたしましょう。
すぐ行く。どこのテーブルや。
ご案内します。こちらへ。支配人、こちらのお客様です。
お呼びでしょうか。
ああ、私ね、支配人さん。
ジャンバラヤの闇医者。なんてやったんか。
グランといいお店。全部支配人さんのおごりね。
おい、ここはもうええ。俺がこのお客様の相手する。それとこちらの患者は俺持ちや。頼むで。
かしこまりました。
昼はすまんかったな。あんた怪我しとらんか。
ああ、いいよもう。こっちの方が人数多かったし。あなたほんと強いよ。リーさんも顔負けねえ。
おい、酔っ払う前に要件言えや。その理由はどないした。
ああ、そうそう。私、リさんのお使いで来たよ。リさん、あまりこういう店で顔さらしたくない。だから私、伝言頼まれた。
伝言？
隊 丈夫。私まだ予定ないよ。
リーの電話なんや。
あなた、これからすぐ店抜けられるか。
なんで。
お店出たら、あなた自分の家に向かう。支配人さんの家、ここから遠い？
いや、蒼天堀沿いや。
好都合ね。リさん、あなたが家に着いたらそこであなたに声かける。リさん、お店から出たあなたのことどこからか見てる。
俺のねぐらを突き止めたいっちゅうわけか。
私、伝言伝えるだけよく知らないよ。
そうか、わかった。あんたはこのまま好きなだけ飲んでいけや。
本当？いいの？はあ、さすが太っ腹ね。支配人さん、私あなた大好きよ。
I love him.
All right, Lee. Yeah, Lee is being around a bit, but probably for a good reason, because there's people like Majima after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Majima. やっぱりや。どっかで見た顔や思とって。
Dude, what's wrong with your forehead?
マジマゴロ。ゆうべは世話になったな。
ゆうべ？どちらさんでしたっけ？
わしらんことはどうでもええんや。誠ちゃん、どこやった？
Oh, right. I fucked up your forehead.
Yeah.
お前ら。女さらいに来た連中が。何や。そっちから顔出してくれたんか。
どれ、余裕かましよって。何笑とんね
ん。なんであの子が狙われとんのか。これでやっとわかる思うてな。
なめとんのか。ゆうべは油断したけどな。今日はそうもいかんで。
Oh no, all your men came with weapons. I'm gonna break dance all over your face, bitch.
Your men brought weapons, I brought shoes.
I brought dance moves.
Jet Set Radio!
God damn, I love this style. I should have gone and bought stuff at the pharmacy, though, you're right. I gotta stop the guy with the gun first. Where is he? Hiding over here. Fuck. Try again. Damn it. Moved over here. I lost track of them. These guys' suits are all too similar.
Yeah. Yeah, what if that's an actual tactic?
Could be. Fuck. Ah, shit. Where is that asshole? I don't see him. Oh, he shot me off screen. Damn it. I can get this, I swear.
I believe in you.
Come on, game.
Hmm?
It asked me to temporarily switch to easy.
Oh, yeah, no. Do I look like a bitch?
God damn it. That fucking gun is the real problem. If you didn't have a gun, this wouldn't be a problem. God damn it. Where is he? Fucking Christ. He's gonna get me again. Yeah, he's over there. Yep, I knew it. He backed away and then went for me. Shit. Do I look like a bitch game? No, but you do be out here looking like Swiss cheese, bro. Good one, Sugar. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna save this for next time. I'll just exit the game, and what I might do is I might go purchase some stuff. Oh no, game over. I might go purchase some stuff off screen. Let's go raid Tora.
Yes.
Hold on. Is she...
Actually, before you end things off...
Yeah?
I want everybody to see your reaction on stream.
To what?
To what I'm about to DM you.
Okay. Let's see. What did you DM me?
That.
Yo! Is it done or are you still working on it?
Still working on it.
Okay. It's looking sick, though.
I've just got some finishing touches on the hair, and now I will consider it done, though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That looks awesome. Hell yeah. It looks fucking badass. Alright, so... Alright, so we're gonna raid Tora, but I'm going to make a special raid message for her. So, here's what I'm gonna put. So if you're subbed, you can use this message. Though the smug emote you might not be able to use. So maybe I'll make another version without the smug emote. I'll use a different one. Is laugh one of my tier 1s? I don't know what my tier 1s are. Wait, hold on.
Look at this guy. Get a load of this guy not knowing his emotes.
Let's see. Hold on. Yes, I think LOL is one of my tier 1s.
Tora,
Okay.
it's time for walkies.
Okay, so let's try that with heart and laugh. We'll try that. So there's that version there. Let me know if anybody who has sub can do that one. And then if you're not subbed, we'll do this. Is Max Law global? I can't tell. Let's just search Max. I think it is global. Okay, that one works. Okay. If you're not subbed, we're gonna use this one. So let's go ahead and just do the raid already. God, her model's really great. It's adorable. All right, so guys, if you are subbed, you might want to join my Discord server because we are gonna start Toku Tuesday after stream. So you can check that out. If you don't know what that is, you can find out. Why is the screen black? What the hell? Is my capture card freaking out? That's
no,
weird.
it's fine on my end.
It's freaking out on stream. I don't know what's wrong. I must have done something by accident, but it doesn't matter. It's fine right now. You guys can find my social medias here, and you can catch my VODs on YouTube afterward here, as well as other videos. Once again, if you're subbed, this is gonna be our raid. Oh my god, I'm trying to highlight here. This is gonna be our raid message if you're subbed. But if you're not, we're gonna do this here. So do that. Anyways, guys, I'll be back on Thursday for some more Resident Evil 6. So you don't want to miss that. Take care, comb your hair, in a rush, use a brush, don't do drugs, stay in school, eat your teeth. I'll see you next time on XPlay. And also, don't forget to go follow Esky.
I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I forget what, because I'm an idiot who doesn't remember his own schedule. Ha
Just check his Twitter. Okay, bye, everybody. What's going to happen? Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
All right, I want to catch the... I want to hear her.
Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, Zero. Thank you so much, Zero. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Is Tora ready for what? No, no, I'm not. No. No, this is bullshit. Fucking, what the fuck? SK2?
Yeah, me too.
Why are y'all bullying me?
Because it's easy.
Oh, thank you so much, Sugar Butt Honey Study.